everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm doing a solo playthrough, a double playthrough of Trailblazers. This is a game for 1 to 8 players where you're laying down tiles to build trails connecting back to camps. And there's a bunch of solo modes in this one, but I'm going to show you the most basic one first, and then one of the more complicated ones. And at the end, I'll have a quick review of the game and the solo experience overall. And disclaimer that I was sent a review copy of this. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. You can also watch our separate streaming channel for even more content, listen to our weekly podcast, or join the conversation on our Discord. So in each round of Trailblazers, you'll start out with 8 cards. And each card has a long trail going somewhere and then 2 shorter trails. And they come in 3 types, bike paths, hiking paths, and kayaking paths. And that's going to match up with the 3 types of camps. At the start of the first round, when you draw these 8 cards, you get to look at them and then you pick which camp you want to start with. What you're trying to do is put cards next to each other in such a way that you form, let's see if I can do one, a complete loop from one end of the camp to another. And you can overlay cards however you want, except that you can't go over the camps themselves. So here I have a bike path that goes from here, around, and back to there. And then you're going to score 1 point for each feature along the way of your paths. Each of these short segments has 1. Each of the longer segments has 2. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for this one. And as you can see, you can have up to 4 paths completed for each camp. But you don't get to build as freely as I just did here. The first round, you have 8 cards. You place 2 of them. Then you draw 6 cards. This is in the solo. In the multiplayer game, you're drafting and passing. Then you draw 6 cards, you place 2 of them. 4 cards, you place 2 of them. That's the end of the round. And then at the start of the next round, you have to place one of your paths after you draw your new 8-card hand. At the start of the round after that, you have to place your last path. Sorry, I meant camp. And then after the 3rd round, you get one final 4th round to just try to build and complete your paths as much as possible. Count your points, see how you did. Now, in the multiplayer game, there are bonus goals to work for building your trails in certain ways. And they also bring those into the basic solo mode. Once you're getting 50 points consistently, you can add like extra challenges to complete while still getting 50 points. But guess what? I have not gotten 50 points yet. I keep on getting 48 and 49. So we're going to try to make it happen today. This will be the time. So let's jump into the first playthrough with the basic solo play of Trailblazers. All right, looking at my first 8 cards, I feel like I have mostly hiking brown paths to work with. So let's put down my hiking gear shop as my first trail camp. And I like to build a bit of distance out at first so that I can like maybe work towards a spot for another one of my camps. So I'll go left that way. These other 6 cards are gone forever. Again, in multiplayer, they would be passed and drafted around. And I draw 6 more. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? This is okay. We can start working on a different color and setting up, because you do want to be thinking about like where your next camp is going to go. So I'm going to do that with the hiking trail, but then I can build off of this blue or orange. Let's maybe do like that, because that already sets me up for a nice little square-shaped spot potentially for my bike path, or I could go here and give myself a bit more flexibility. So those were 2 from the pile of 6. Now I'm going to get a pile of 4, and then that'll be the end of the round once I place 2 there. It's very quick. All right. Good. I got some options for both types I'm working on. Honestly, let's keep things a little bit simple and do that, I think. And I do set myself up for like the potential of a little bit of a very basic hiking trail there. But now I can put my bike path here safely and then know that I'll be able to like kind of build freely over here. Meanwhile, for this hiking path, do I just want to finish it like that? Or geez, I could just overlay this card. I guess it would do the same thing. Yeah, often I find that I get a little bit too ambitious and don't finish my paths. So maybe it's not a bad thing to just get that one locked in. All right, and these 2 get discarded as well. And that is the end of round 1. So I'm going to draw 8 more cards, and then I have to put down a new one of my camps. We know which one we're doing. But we can at least look at the cards first. Sorry, it's going to get a little tough to fit everything on camera pretty quickly. Oh, I got a ton of blue. I mean, I could start setting up my my kayak camp as well. Well, either way, let's do the thing we know we're doing. Well, it doesn't have to be there. I guess it could be there. Is that better? Yeah, I mean, it gives me freedom to make this a little bit longer, and also I think an easier time finishing this one. Oh, and then I can do that. I mean, I need to actually like do something with this, but theoretically that could become something. Yeah, let's do that to start building off. And I do have like this long, just random kayak river. Now, how would I get it all the way around these to like wrap back around itself? Maybe I couldn't, but it's something to think about. All right, now I got 6. Okay, water only. So let's see. First, I can put that one there. That's going to get that connected and kind of set up for something there later. Wow, I didn't get a single bike path here. So yeah, let's keep working on I guess. Ooh. I am noticing this that I kind of accidentally made. Let's work on that a little bit to again set up for my eventual river stuff. So that seems like a pretty good tile. I can just cover up this thing with water later or something. Okay, and last placements for round 2. Some more water. That seems pretty good. And then I can put the water camp there. And I do have to be working on this one because it's going to take me a while to finish up. So there we go. I'm going to get that to go to there and then wrap around and hopefully be a super high scoring hiking trail. And that'll be it for round 2. So we don't even have to look at our cards. Clearly, that's going to be where the kayak corner goes. As we go into round 3, so we get a full round here, and then we still have a round 4 where we don't place a new camp. And here, I guess I'll zoom out a bit. This game does tend to sprawl a little bit, as you might imagine. And I have a ton of things I could focus on now. The big thing is I want to finish stuff. All right, so I don't have any just straight shot hiking trails. I'm not going to worry about that yet. Although I could use that, and then later on if I get another one with the same shape, that'll be good. Meanwhile, this one looks kind of good, right? I could wrap around to this long thing, kind of have it go over itself, but then also do a loop here. All right, so we'll try that. So that's bet draw 6. All right, good. I did get that piece. I want to use that before I lose the chance. And then I'm going to wait for a straight, which hopefully will show up at some point. And then I guess I can lock that in. I can always cover this up in a second, although I'm getting worried about finishing some of these. Okay, that was 4. The number of cards you have left is how many you draw again. Still no straight shot hiking trail. Getting a little bit worried about that. All right, but let's see. I guess I can do that, and then I'll just be able to finish that with a simple turn. I can just do a loop here. And then let's try to work on finishing this. I mean, yeah, it's not exciting, but I do that. Ooh, and then I've got a new one kind of started here if I want to try to maybe squeeze in one more trail. Okay, so that's it for round 3. And nothing new place. We just do round 4. Give me a straight. Yes, there it is. Okay, that's the piece I was waiting for. Yep, I'll take that. Boop. All right, so I don't think I'm going to do anything else with the hiking shop, most likely. Ooh, but if there's potential... Okay, if I do that, all I need is one more thing to finish it. And then I can focus on my river thing you can't see right now. I'm only placing 4 more cards, so things are going to be a little bit tight. It kind of depends on card draw luck. Okay, I didn't get what I need to finish that up yet, but I'm on my little river over here. Okay, there we go. I got that. Okay. And then I think to be safe and give myself more outs, I can put that here. Because then if I get a straight bike path, I'm good in my final 4 cards. Or if I get a turn bike path, I'm good. All right, come on. All right. Okay, this is a ugly way to do it, but we can go boop, boop. And yay, we finished, I think, all of our main long ones, although we didn't get a couple things done. So now we go to scoring. Let's see how we did. Please, by all that is good, let me break 50 or at least reach 50. Okay, so hiking shop, we've got 2 to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh man, I'm already halfway there. I feel like this is definitely the best I've ever done. Okay, Bike Shack, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Don't me down kayaks, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, woohoo, 51, 52, 53, yay, best score by 4 points. I finally did it. Oh my lord, this game kicks my butt. All right, so that was play number 1, the basic solo. Now I'm going to show you play number 2. This is the adventure expansion, which does come in the base game. And basically what happens now is you only put down a camp at the beginning of the first and the second round. And then whichever 2 camps you put down, you have people racing for those camps. And they try to move 3 every round. And basically you just try to stay ahead of them and distract them with animals. We'll get to those in a second. You don't use the other camp in person at all, by the way. And then at the end of the game, you basically count how many animals they saw, unique animals, and how well you stayed ahead of them while still completing the loop. Yeah, did I say the last one was tearing my brain up? This one, they want you to get 50 points in solo. The best I've done is 25, so this is not going to go well. Now, I mentioned animals. They are in their own expansion, but then they get used in the adventure mode too. Whenever you put down a tile that shows an animal, you can choose to put the animal there as well. You don't have to, because once you do, you can't overlay this tile anymore or change it. It has to stay the way it is. But they're worth extra points if they're along one of the paths you use. And in the adventures one, it becomes an extra point they have to stop at. So they move 3 every turn, which normally would be 1, 2, whoops, you ran out of space. But here the moose would now count as 1, 1, 2, 3, and they'd be a little bit slower. Then they're also worth 2 points for each unique animal on their path that you get at the end of the game. All right, so you're about to watch Mike be terrible, but let's see how this goes. All right, so this time it is all about just getting 2 colors going as strong as you can. It's looking like kayak and hiking are maybe going to be best because I've got a few for each. Although, yeah, well, here I've got an animal here and an animal here. All right, so let's start out with our blue, and I think maybe place those 2. Maybe something like that. Is that crazy? I think that's crazy. No, hold on. Let's switch plans a bit because, yeah, I think these go together better anyway. Get a moose for the kayaking and a bear for a bike path. Now, I can't change those or overlay them. And I'll try to work in boats and bikes. All right, now what do I have? Ooh, this is actually pretty good, right? Because now if I can like wrap that around in a circuitous way, I don't have to like mess with the bike path stuff. I mean, I got a unique one here. Is that like a puma or something? I don't know. But yeah, look at this. I can put it here, and then I should be able to connect the bike path. Now, the big thing is going to be like getting them to cross over each other again. But I like how this is going so far. Although, ooh, what I'm realizing is I have no idea where to actually put the bike path. Well, I guess I could put it right here in this corner. Yeah, that wouldn't really hurt me at all. Okay, so that'll be the plan. But I don't know what else we can do. And they do have to be unique animals. So like if I put this bear down again on the same path, it wouldn't actually do anything. Although that is still, ooh, that's such a perfect fit though. We got to do that. And then I think maybe buy myself some breathing room to turn my water. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. All right, so we're going into the next round. And yeah, I guess that's where I'm going to do it. Definitely what I'm building toward, which means hiking is out. And I got to pick where these people are going. Okay, I'm definitely going to have the kayaker going on the side that's going to pass through the moose and such. And for the biker, certainly one that's going by the bear, because I need to buy myself time to build more of this. So they'll try to move 3 at the end of every turn each time I've placed my 2 things. All right, so let's see. That's useless. Bear on the bike path. I already have. Oh my gosh, why is there so many bears? Oh, there's an eagle on a bike path and a, what is that, a wolf? Yeah, it is a wolf. Okay, so I want to try to get those if I can. No, wait, that one doesn't actually do anything because that's, well, I guess I could leave myself out for different ways to complete it. Yeah, I do like that just because animals are going to buy me a lot more time. And ooh, this has an eagle. All right. Oh my gosh, though. It's definitely not going the direction I want. I think I might be biting off some, that might be a terrible idea. Is there any way for me to like put this elsewhere? Ooh, what? No, that's not putting the water where I want it to go. Needs to circle back the other way. Now, I could do like that, and then just hope I get like a crossing bike path water thing here and connect. Yeah, I'm a little insane, y'all, but whatever. Let's go for it. Okay, now they move. 1, 2, moose, which again adds an extra step, so this will have to stop on the foam there. And 1, 2, bear. All right, Kayak's got a ton of room to run. I really have to get the bike path going faster. With 6 cards. Okay. But the problem is I've left myself such a very specific thing. I need like a straight that also has water going across it, which I definitely didn't draw. Which makes me really not sure what to do here, so I'm just going to build the other end of the bike path that I might never reach. And maybe start turning, I don't know. Okay, then bike path guy goes 1, 2, 3. He's already seen a bear, so he doesn't care. And 1, 2, 3 for the kayak. All right, and okay, I've got some bike paths mixed with water. Can I make this work? Like if I go like that, I'm gonna finish up my kayak trip a little too early, but that's better than not finishing it all. And then no, that wouldn't work. Yeah, that's darn it. Here's the thing: you're allowed to overlay stuff that they haven't crossed yet, but not stuff that they have crossed. So, like, if I did that, then he would be able to go. I mean, he'd have almost no room left. But then I could, since he crossed that, I couldn't get rid of that. But I believe I could, like, still overlay that with a straight. Yeah, I just checked, and that would be okay. So, is that the way to go? At least so that I don't, because like basically they're gonna, if they are able to travel the entire time, they're going to get to put down a campfire, which gets me victory points. So yeah, okay, we'll go for this. So that's it for this round. Biker goes 1, 2, 3. Does not have to stop. Kayaker goes 1. Puma or leopard or whatever 3. And then because none of them ran out of space, I get to put a standing fire to show where they camped, and that's gonna be worth 5 victory points for me. Now, if they had not been able to move the full time by the end of the round, then they would have put down a laying down campfire and stopped early, which buys you time, but it gets you no victory points. So that takes us into round 3. We still have 4 rounds. Yeah, I got to get something going here. First, I got to give the kayakers somewhere to go. Ooh, and then this is super perfect. Look at this. It won't mess up where the kayak has already been because I can't like change their path or make it longer. but it will finish up the bike path, but it will finish up the kayakers thing and add a bison who they have not seen yet. All right, so then they're going to go 1 wolf 3 and bike path 1 2 eagle. Got to get them going farther. All right, so I got 6. Come on, give me something here. I mean, since the bike path is all I have to work on, I guess I can just make it as crazy and circuitous as I want to. As long as I can eventually reach the end. I didn't get any animals, though. Maybe I go like that. Okay, guess that's the best I can do. So biker goes rock, thing. And kayaker goes 1, 2, 3. So I'll at least get one more fire out of the kayaker before they're done. All right, last one for this round. All right, so we have to consider how many things I can place and how far the biker still has to go. So boom, boom would technically finish it up the way it is now, which is just 2 more placements. But I have 6 more placements after this round. So I'm thinking of like doing something crazy like wow, and then wow again. But then I need like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I should still be theoretically okay. I didn't get new animals for them, unfortunately. All right, and they go 1, 2, 3, and campfire. And the kayaker goes 1, bison, 3, and a campfire, but I'm not going to get a campfire for them next round, so that's 5 points down. Definitely not going to get 50. All right, but we're going to the final round, and did I already have a wolf for the biker? No, I only had one for the kayaker. So, let's do that. Maybe I can kind of like thread a needle here. Okay, Wolfie, there you go. And then, I didn't have a moose for them yet either. All right, I can make this work, whatever. I just want to get the animals. So with that, they're going to go 1, 2, 3. Got lots of room. But the kayaker, 1, 2, 3 is done, sadly. All right, so I got 6 cards and then 4. And all I got to do is get that to connect to that. Let's go. Okay, it's in the right direction, right? And then I could do that. Yeah. So then all I can try to do is maybe like get lucky and get another animal to add there. I do not get another moose, unfortunately. So 1, wolf, 3. Okay, and last card. Let's see if I can squeeze in one more animal. Nope, whatever. So I'm just going to not worry about placing it. 1, moose, 3. All right. Then I will score for extra paths I didn't get to. So let's see how we did. So we were only paying attention to the main path that each took, only if it finished, which thank God it did. And it's 2 points for each unique animal, 5 points for each standing fireplace, and then 1 point for each trail marker that they didn't pass yet if it went longer than they did. So for the kayaker, we got a bison. Yeah, they're going to see the entire thing. So we got a bison for 2, 7 with the first fire, 9 with the wolf, 14 with the second fire, 16, 18. Okay, so 18 for the kayaker, not too bad. And yeah, I think I went backwards from the way they went, but who cares? So 18, then for the bike path, 20. 20, that was, wait, we take away the 2 fires already counted because I'm not sure which ones they were. So that's 20, 25, 27, 32, 34, 36, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Oh! I mean, it's the best I've ever done. It's the best I've ever done, but still, oh, that's frustrating. Okay, so that was 2 of the modes for Trailblazers. There's also one where you just focus on animals and then like more of like an epic campaign thing. Then they have a ton of like achievements and extra things you can add in. So quick review of this one. What do I think? My first thought is this game is deceptive. When I first heard about it, Alex from Board Game Co., he's the one who taught it to me. When I first heard about it and played it, I was like, oh, it's going to be like a nice, calm game, something like Henry Audubon's Parks or something, just kind of like chill and take in nature. No, man, this game is like a cutthroat, second guess yourself, intense tile laying game. I would compare it to Sprawlopolis in its like brain bendy madness more than I would compare it to something like Parks. And that's obviously going to change who will like it and who won't, because if you want to hurt your brain in the solo and like really be able to think really hard about these things, then you can. I will say in competitive, when I play the competitive, it's easier to just kind of like go with the flow and have fun with it. Like, yes, you are racing to get those goal cards before other people do because they're worth more points if you get them earlier. But besides that, you can kind of just do your thing. It's like, oh, I didn't get as many points as you, whatever. But in solo, especially when you add in like the achievements, geez. But that being said, it is tactically engaging. The choices are very tough. Now, there is a potential for frustration, like when you set up a trail. You know, I did this in both games and did get lucky. But if I set up a trail and then over the course of like seeing 16 more cards, I just like didn't get the straight blue I set myself up for. Yes, you can overlap cards sometimes and like kind of figure it out. And you can like leave yourself more outs and more options for finishing. but it certainly can be frustrating sometimes if the cards don't fall your way. But by the same token, when you finish a big path and feel like that sense of joyous achievement, then can I do this? Let's do that. Then it's great. Like it is a very satisfying end to a puzzle when you make it all work out and get tons of points for a long path. And also the components are lovely. Again, I think all this stuff is in the retail copy. I believe that's what they sent me. There's a deluxe copy too. I don't know what is more deluxe than this. It looks pretty great already. And the modes for competitive and solo are really neat. Again, you can just play basic. You can play basic with achievements once you're better than me, which really do change things up because to win, you have to get 50 points and complete whatever the crazy goal is. And you don't get the points for completing the goal. You just have to do it as like a requirement. But then playing with the animals changes things up a bit because then they become like the primary scoring thing. The adventurer mode is like really tense because you're just racing to keep ahead of them. And like you can really focus on crazy long paths, which does change up the feel of the game. So yeah, I think this has a ton of legs for a small box. Very attractive, but just come into it knowing that there is some randomness, that it's way more brain burning than you might think it is from the nice, attractive appearance. Come in ready for some solo challenge, and I think you might enjoy Trailblazers. I certainly did. So thanks for watching, everybody. Good gaming, and I'll see you at the next stop.